See that normal contrail up there? Very rare sight up here these days. Very rare sight. Yesterday, I didn't see anything in the sky, not even normal air traffic and normal contrails. This morning, sky looks gorgeous, and it's like these guys are taking a break today. But I think on days like this, when contrails look like they're supposed to, and are not blotting out the sun and sky, are or just as incriminating on the days they're flying over this mountain, dumping shit all over us, you know? But this is the way it's supposed to look. This is the way it looked the first 4 or 5 months I was here. Contrails look like contrails. There's no getting out of it. They've been flying over this population, dumping tons and tons and tons of shit on us. I've looked for every which way possible to get out of it, and even for a place to run. And I've been so disheartened because when I start looking around, I find that this is happening globally. And I just remembered this morning a quote from David Keith. I was being interviewed by Colbert Report. Well, he was telling Colbert that, let me quote his words here, this is a global engineering project that will literally affect every living thing on Earth. And David Keith himself says that it's actually quite terrifying. Yeah, that's just great. So, I don't know if there is any place to run. Like I said, I've looked around and been absolutely dismayed to find out this is a global engineering project. It's literally going to touch everything on the face of the earth, like David Keith said. So, thanks, guys. Appreciate that. But all this geoengineering shit that they've been laying the past few days, I mean, it's finally all cleared up. It hung in the sky the last 3 days, and there were some creepy, Franken clouds hanging in the sky. They're absolutely disgusting. And I don't know how they get them to hang right in front of the sun the way they do, but they seem to hang in front of the sun, blocking out, 95% of the sun all day. And, I don't know. This is a very rare break today, like I said, and I won't be surprised if they're out later on today, or won't be long. I keep saying to myself, maybe once they're done poisoning this population, they'll move on, and then I can just deal with that mess, and try to survive that. But the constant flying over my head, blocking out the sun, is just not happening with me. It's not something you can really ignore. Dozens of planes flying back and forth over your head all day long for like 18 months straight, I mean, what do you do about that? When it's literally blotting out the sun and the sky, and you have knowledge that the stuff they're spraying on you is highly toxic and hazardous to your health. What the fuck are you supposed to say about that? Or do about that, I came up on this mountain to be left alone and be at one with God and nature, and I got planes flying over my head, spraying me with poison, And the consensus from most of the sheeple is, oh yeah, don't worry about it, don't let it bother you. And I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. So yesterday I realized I'm in the wrong country, and I decided I'm gonna go for wherever the sun's still shining. But this morning I'm sitting here recognizing and remembering I've been to this crossroads already, and the problem is there's no place on the face of the earth this is not happening. That's just great.